Hey there, gemstone hunter. Did you know that you might be walking on a rock worth millions of dollars without even realizing it? Imagine the surprise of discovering that, by looking at a seemingly ordinary stone, you could be staring at a hidden treasure. Black opal, one of the rarest and most valuable gemstones in the world, could be right beneath your feet, in soil that many simply overlook. And the best part, the key to finding it, isn't just anywhere, but in specific locations that you can learn to identify. What seemed like a simple rock could unveil an ancient secret of the earth. And who knows, it might just change your financial life in ways you never imagined. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find this precious stone and how it can completely shift your perspective on the treasures nature has hidden. Ready to discover what the earth has been keeping for you? If so, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any secrets from the world of gemstones. Let's dive into the mystery behind black opal and how it might be closer to you than you think. The earth, with its immeasurable patience, keeps secrets in its silence that few are able to perceive. Imagine walking on it, unaware that something else is hidden deep within, waiting to be discovered. Every stone, every rock, holds a unique story, and many of them carry riches beyond what meets the eye. Black opal, for example, doesn't just appear anywhere. It forms in rare soils, under very specific geological conditions. But how do you know where to search? How can you identify soil capable of producing such a rare stone? The answer lies in the hidden details, the clues that nature leaves for those who know how to look beyond the surface. And the most intriguing part, black opals could be closer to you than you think, hidden in the most common rocks. Did you know that? What seems simple could be a true treasure waiting to be found. Throughout history, ancient civilizations, like the Australian Aboriginals, understood the power of gemstones, and they weren't just miners but seekers of wisdom. They saw in the black opal a direct connection to spiritual forces, as if this stone had the power to reveal something beyond the physical world. This stone isn't just a jewel, it's a portal to the unknown, a link between worlds. What does it have to teach us? Why does nature hide such valuable treasures in such subtle ways? The quest for these gemstones isn't just about finding material wealth, but about understanding what the earth has to offer. And the question is, are you ready to uncover these secrets hidden by nature? If the answer is yes, keep watching, because the best is yet to come. Black opal, one of the most enigmatic and coveted gemstones in the world, grows in specific soils rich in silicon and aluminum, offering the perfect geological conditions for its formation. It's not a stone that just appears anywhere. It depends on a unique combination of factors, such as the presence of groundwater, temperature, and a precise mineral composition. The soil needs to be able to retain this perfect mix of elements over time, allowing the opal to form in its full intensity. This soil, which may seem ordinary at first glance, is the cradle of one of the rarest and most sought-after stones on Earth. However, what many don't know is that these soils aren't found just anywhere. They're concentrated in specific geological regions, like in Australia, Mexico, and parts of the United States. Over time, miners and gemstone hunters discovered that understanding the soil's composition and conditions was the key to finding black opal deposits. What seemed like an isolated natural phenomenon became a vital clue for exploring these hidden treasures. Now, by observing the earth and its components, it's possible to identify the locations most likely to contain black opals. Something few know. Imagine the feeling of looking at an ordinary plot of land and realizing it holds something of incalculable value. It's fascinating to see how the earth, in its wisdom, hides its greatest treasures in the deepest layers, waiting for those who know how to uncover them. And here's the key point. Understanding what really matters, knowing how to observe the signs nature leaves behind, is what separates an average gemstone hunter from a true expert. What seems like just a simple soil can hide something much bigger, something that many don't even know is there, waiting to be discovered. If you learn to identify these clues, your world transforms. And the most exciting part, this knowledge not only opens doors to finding black opals, but it empowers you to recognize the hidden value in all aspects of life. It's not just about mining, it's about learning to see the invisible. Now imagine the adrenaline of looking at the land and knowing that, beneath your feet, there might be a treasure waiting to be revealed. Are you ready for this journey? Are you willing to learn the secrets that will transform the way you see the world around you? Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to tell you everything about how to identify the right signs and what really matters in discovering the precious stones the earth has hidden. Like the video, share it with your friends, and of course leave a comment below saying, "I'm going to find my treasure," because the next secret is about to be revealed. Identifying black opal in rocks isn't as simple as it may seem, but with the right knowledge, anyone can learn how to do it. The first thing to look for is the color. Black opal has a unique shade, usually black or dark brown, with flashes of iridescent colors like red, green, blue, or even orange. This multicolored glow is one of its biggest attractions, and it can be clearly seen when the rock is exposed to light. Additionally, the texture of black opal is distinct. It's usually smooth and shiny, contrasting with the rough surface of ordinary stones. When you find a rock with these characteristics, you're already on the right track to identifying black opal. But identification doesn't end there. The real key to finding black opal is understanding the soil around you. We know that it forms in soils rich in silicon and aluminum, but where should you search for these soils? The best regions to find black opal are areas with specific geological formations, such as desert and semi-arid regions, which provide the ideal conditions for this type of mineral. In the United States, for example, there are areas in Nevada that are famous for their black opal mines. The key is to observe the environment around you and look for dry soils, rich in minerals with the right combination of temperature and moisture. Geological maps can be a powerful tool in this process, as they indicate the areas most likely to have black opal deposits. The great advantage of learning to identify the right signs is that you don't need to be a geology expert to get started. With some practice, you can easily identify soils with high potential for black opal. The secret is to be patient and willing to explore, as the greatest treasures are usually found after careful effort. When you're in an area you believe is promising, use a small pickaxe and start exploring the top layer of the soil. If you're lucky, you'll find a rock that, at first glance, seems ordinary, but when cut, reveals the precious black opal inside. And remember, nature never rushes. The successful treasure hunter is the one who knows how to wait, observe, and act with precision. Now tell me, did you already know how to identify black opal? Or is this your first time learning about it? Leave a comment below and share what surprised you the most so far. Just like black opal, other gemstones can also be found in soils rich in specific minerals. For example, clear quartz, which shines with an almost supernatural clarity, also grows in soils that have high concentrations of silica, just like black opal. By learning to recognize these signs, you begin to understand how nature provides invisible clues about where to look for your greatest treasures. Additionally, Minerals like iron and manganese can be associated with the presence of black opals, creating the perfect environment for these rare gems to form. Observing these connections between minerals and gemstones opens up a world of new possibilities and further enhances your ability to find treasures hidden by nature. But it's not just the mineral composition of the soil that can indicate the presence of gemstones. The surrounding vegetation can also be a good indicator. Some plants grow in soils rich in certain minerals, such as those that thrive in iron-rich or magnesium-rich soil, which could signal that the area is prone to the presence of gemstones. For example, tourmaline, a highly valued gemstone, is often found in soils abundant in manganese. By observing the local vegetation, you can start noticing patterns that point to the presence of rare minerals and, who knows, maybe a black opal or other precious stones waiting to be discovered. Nature is wise and its signs are subtle but powerful. Over time, as you develop a keener eye for stones, minerals, and even the plants around you, you'll become a true treasure hunter, capable of identifying areas rich in possibilities. And the most interesting thing is that, as you learn to decipher these signs, you'll realize that the search for gemstones isn't just about finding material wealth, but also about connecting with the natural environment in a deep and meaningful way. By exploring the mysteries of the earth, you not only find hidden treasures, but also gain a new perspective on the value of the things around you, transforming your journey into something far more than just a search for stones. How many times have you passed by a rock or looked at a piece of land without realizing the potential it was hiding? Just like black opal, many opportunities and riches are buried deep in our lives, waiting for the right moment to shine. Sometimes, what seems like an ordinary rock is actually a treasure waiting to be discovered. The secret lies in looking beyond the surface, in being able to see the value where others only see the ordinary. This applies to life as a whole. The best opportunities aren't always within immediate reach, but often lie camouflaged in the simplest of situations. The search for gemstones, therefore, is a reflection of how we can transform our worldview. When you start learning to identify signs in nature, you begin to apply that keen eye to all areas of your life. We learn that, just like black opal, what holds the greatest value isn't always obvious at first sight, and it takes patience, dedication, and observation to notice what is hidden in plain sight. This journey teaches us that life's most valuable treasures, whether material or emotional, are often hidden where we least expect them, and therefore, they deserve our attention and respect. If you're ready to take your natural treasure hunt to the next level, check out our practical guide from beginner to advanced. In it, we share all the secrets you need to become a true expert in identifying gemstones. The link is in the description. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. Now that you've learned the secrets behind black opal and how it relates to the soil, it's time to take the next step. If you're ready to dive headfirst into this fascinating world and start applying this knowledge, I invite you to take action now. Like this video and share it with your friends. Let's spread this knowledge. And more importantly, I want to hear from you. What are the biggest challenges you face when trying to find these precious stones? Leave your comment below and share your ideas, questions, and thoughts. What else would you like to learn about identifying rare stones? Your participation is essential because here, the discovery journey is collective, and learning is even more powerful when shared. And of course, if you're ready to go beyond, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any transformative content like this. The treasure of knowledge is within your reach, and we're just getting started with uncovering it. Sometimes, the greatest treasure you're searching for is already right under your feet, hidden in the rocks around you. The earth, with all its wisdom, hides its greatest riches where we least expect, waiting to be revealed to those who know how to look more deeply. And just like black opal, there are many other secrets waiting to be discovered. All it takes is patience, knowledge, and the willingness to explore. Have you ever stopped to think that the greatest riches in your life might be right in front of you, waiting to shine? Nature teaches us to see beyond the surface, to perceive what is hidden in the deepest layers. And what about you? Are you ready to embark on this journey and discover more treasures hidden by the earth? If you're curious to continue this journey, the video "This plant reveals where the soil hides emeralds and rubies, and it could be near you" is now showing on the screen. Don't miss it. Soon, we'll reveal more secrets of nature and how to find riches where you least expect. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep learning about these incredible treasures the earth has to offer. True wealth lies in learning to see the invisible. See you soon, Gemstone Hunter.